All right, would you just like to continue?
Well,
Mrs. Miller?
in this home at 1008, it has a nice big yard, and we had chickens again, and we had all our vegetables and all our berries, and we froze, and with 3 little children, I canned 500 jars of fruit and jam that year.
That's right.
And anyway, we had to take the food to the locker on 12th Street because we didn't have freezers in those days. So we lived there for 2 years. Then we moved to the west end of New Westminster and went to 1527 Dublin Street, which was a basic 2-bedroom house with an unfinished basement, unfinished upstairs, where again George had the vegetable garden but couldn't have chickens.
Yeah, that's right. And now you're living in this very beautiful place. I guess it's you feel very happy about this and the accomplishments.
We're happy with this, but 1527 Dublin was really our home.
That was your home.
That was our home.
I understand. Yes.
Because that was, we had come through the rented house and the cold house. And in 1527, George made the whole house over, built a 3-car garage and finished the basement and finished the upstairs. We had a 4th child, and then we took 2 foster children and raised them.
Is that a fact? So you had 4 children and 2 foster children?
Right.
2 little girls, let's say.
Pardon me?
2 little girls.
2 little girls?
Yeah.
Now, are these the foster children, 2 little girls?
Yeah, we took them.
Yes.
One was 3 and one was 7. They were 2 sisters, and they're still our children.
Yeah, sure, of course. What are the names of your children?
Our first and only son was Donald Paul, he's a social worker at Cranbrook. He's a graduate of UBC. Our second is Wendy Ann, and she's a graduate of St. Paul's School of Nursing and RN. And our third, Marnie Doreen, is a teacher in Richmond, also a graduate of UBC. And our 4th daughter is a music teacher, a graduate of Western Washington. And they were fortunate in as much as they were growing up when there was part-time work. We couldn't give them an education. They were all academic, and they all put themselves through school.
Very good.
And have been very good in their chosen line of duty.
Right. Well, not only did they do very well and go right through school, but they were also high achievers, I'd say.
They were, yes.
Yes, that's
and
very good.
Then the 2 foster children, they were not academic. And you have to say here, they're beautiful children, but they were very hard to raise. It was a hard road that we had to raise them. But they are now married, and one has a big job, I won't say where, but she's in an executive position. She did matriculate and took data processing and is now into computers and things. And the other one is very, very talented. She paints, she does every kind of a craft, loves antiques and is very knowledgeable about them, refinishes furniture. They're all raising children, and right now we have 2. The family in Richmond has a graduated teacher who will be married tomorrow, and the next one has graduated in the environment, and the third one a computer engineer, and our son's son is a computer engineer, and the other 2 are still in school. And our daughter, who is an RN, she has a daughter who has her degree in science nursing, and she's working in Kamloops, and she'll be married in July.
Oh, I see.
So we have 19 grandchildren.
19. I was going to ask you, how many are there in your family? Well, you've got 19 grandchildren.
1 great-grandchild.
14. There's 33 of us in our family right now.
And you have a picture on your wall.
I have a picture.
33 people.
There's 3 missing there.
3 missing.
because there have been 3 little ones since then.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. They're not missing, they just weren't there.
They weren't born at that
I see.
time. Yeah,
Well,
they
that's a
weren't
pretty
born-
good excuse for not being there, I'd
That's,
say.
that's when
I
they
just
opened
couldn't
it.
think of a better one myself.
No,
actually. No.
but they were here today. They live
Really?
in Prince George,
They
Oh,
just left before you.
oh,
Yeah.
I see.
and
Yes, yeah.
we're having a wedding tomorrow.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
in the ensuing years, we mortgaged our home in the West End
uh-huh.
and took a $1,500 loan and bought a lot in Point Roberts. And I worked in the lumber mill part-time at that time. I've gone back to work part-time.
Yes.
And George built a summer cottage in 1962.
1962, right?
So our family from Prince George
Yes.
has just gone out there to stay
Oh, wonderful.
while they're down for this week.
Wonderful.
Yeah, so-
Wonderful.
And that's has a garden out there too, don't you?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. So
Do your children and your grandchildren and others ever show an interest in your depression years, or is that something you don't like to talk about?
no, they do.
They do. That's remarkable.
When I did the paper for George,
Yes.
they said, "Could I have a copy of that?"
Oh, isn't that wonderful?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
no, they do. They're not really into what you call family history,
No.
but George just celebrated his 85th birthday in December,
Is that right? Well, congratulations, George.
and
Thank you.
yeah, and his
95. That's very good.
son gave a very, very nice talk,
I would
and
imagine.
he went back through his memories
Ah, yes.
of growing up
Yeah.
in our home
Yeah.
and what his dad used to do and
Yeah.
what his dad
Yeah.
didn't do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
very, very good. So,
It's very good.
yeah, we're very, very blessed.
Yes.
We are.
Yes. Well, you've certainly got a remarkable background, and let me say that I appreciate every minute of this
Well,
afternoon.
As I said, I don't.
It's been very helpful and very informative, extremely interesting,
Thank
and
you.
I'm sure that you have all sorts of very fond memories, along with the memories that weren't so fond, but those all help to make the fond memories better, right?
They all did. That's for sure. They all did. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much indeed.
Well,
I
thank you.
appreciate
For,
it very much.
yeah. Nice meeting you, Dick.
Oh, nice meeting you,
Mhm.
Marion.
Very much. So keep up your good work.
Well,
All these volunteers are needed out there.
Yes, that's true.
Mhm.
And George, look after your arm. That's your wrist
Well,
now.
I'll
isn't it?
do my best.
Yeah, I'm sure. Sure.
Right
you will.
now it's pretty sore, but
Yes,
it'll
well,
get better.
I appreciate you spending this time with me, particularly under those circumstances. Having to put up with me
Well,
plus a sore arm.
Thanks
That's
to my wife.
Yeah. Well, no, that's marvelous.
Yeah.
You did a wonderful job on your outlines, and it's I'm sure the people in the museum are going to appreciate it. So thanks very much again.
No. Nice meeting you.